For the first time, thousands lived side by side, pressed together inside walls, under rules they did not choose. This was the dawn of the city, an experiment made possible by new tools. The mastery of fire and clay had already given humanity pottery. Now, a greater mastery emerged, the alloying of copper and tin to create bronze. This harder metal became the age's defining material. By 3000 BCE, cities emerge along great rivers, the Tigris and Euphrates, the Nile, the Indus, the Yellow River. Reliable harvests, aided by the invention of the wheeled plow, support dense populations. Food surpluses allow thousands to live in one place, year after year. This new density forged a fundamentally different human environment. Houses cluster tightly. Streets are narrow. Smoke hangs in the air. Waste accumulates faster than it can be removed. City life brings proximity, and proximity brings new risks. Not everyone farms anymore. Some shape bronze tools and weapons. Others build boats, fire bricks, weave cloth, or keep records. Labor divides, skills specialize. Survival now depends on cooperation with strangers. But this cooperation was not equal. Hierarchy forms quickly. At the top are rulers, priests, and administrators. Below them are craftsmen, merchants, laborers, and farmers. At the bottom are slaves and debt workers. Status determines access to food, protection, and justice. Authority becomes formal. Kings claim power through force and lineage. Priests claim power through the gods. Temples dominate city centers. Rituals regulate time, labor, and belief. Religion reinforces order. Disobedience becomes sacrilege. Alongside divine authority, a more earthly system was needed to keep the city functioning. Cities require management. Grain must be measured. Labor must be assigned. Taxes must be collected. Writing develops to track obligations. Clay tablets record harvests, debts, and laws. Administration becomes a daily presence in human life. Trade expands beyond local regions. Cities exchange surplus goods for raw materials they lack. Tin, copper, timber, and stone move across long distances. The wheel, now applied to carts and chariots, and the sailing boat, extend their reach. Merchants travel by river and sea. Value becomes abstract. Silver, grain, and standardized weights function as early money. With trade and abstract value came a new possibility, the accumulation of wealth, and with it, permanent inequality. Wealth concentrates. Large homes stand near temples and palaces. Poor families crowd into small dwellings. Inequality becomes visible and permanent. For all their growing complexity, the daily reality of city life remained brutally precarious. Disease spreads easily in crowded conditions. Poor sanitation contaminates water. Epidemics can kill thousands. Fire is a constant threat. A single spark can destroy entire neighborhoods. Food security improves in good years, but worsens in bad ones. Cities depend on stored grain. Drought, flood, or mismanagement can lead to famine. When supplies fail, unrest follows. Riots, revolts, and abandonment are recurring patterns. Despite the dangers, cities persist. They offer protection, opportunity, and meaning. People accept rules in exchange for stability. Identity shifts from clan to occupation, from tribe to city-state. Bronze Age cities become centers of innovation. Mathematics advances to measure land and build monuments. Astronomy tracks seasons and rituals. Law codes formalize punishment and rights. Knowledge accumulates across generations. Yet complexity brings fragility. Cities rely on trade networks for vital resources like tin, stable climates, and centralized authority. When these systems fail, collapse follows. By 1200 BCE, many Bronze Age cities decline or fall. Droughts, invasions, and internal strain expose their limits. The experiment of urban life does not end. It transforms. From these early cities emerge new political forms, new technologies, and new ideas about power. The world is now shaped by those who live behind walls, governed by systems larger than any single human.